Mikki O'Roarke. There's a lot of things that are pissing Mikki off these days. Just thought you'd like to know that. The first one I'm going to share is Sweet Seduction. 10 soldiers of Obama's coming. We're finally on our own. I hear the darkness growing. We're lost now, freedom's gone. Dark, cold shadows fall. And from on high rings the voice of fascism. Martial law mandated from boardrooms. Where do we go now? Liberty lies dead on the ground. Freedom's a joke, don't you know? Will they silence the singers or shackle the dancers? Will they confiscate the pens of the poets or the brushes of the artists? Will they choke into stillness the orator who speaks of liberty? There will only be corporate-sanctioned creativity and expression from now on. 10 soldiers, Obama's coming. We're finally on our own. I feel the darkness spreading. All's lost now, freedom's gone. Obama, the shadowed twin of another who lied, another who sold people and liberty down the river. 10 soldiers and Nixon's coming. Ah, but he was not a crook. 10 soldiers, Obama's coming. A man of empty promises. Our government sleeps with the shadows. Like expensive perfume, the stench of corporate greed surrounds them. Sweet, seductive scent of death. The rail cars wait, ready. Our tickets have all been punched. And then here's one that I wrote New Year's. And then I wrote this on New Year's Day after I found out what Obama did New Year's Eve. He actually signed the NDAA bill. He signed it. It's gone through. It's called Calling Nero. It is midnight. We are the fiddlers. And this is Rome. Shadow Man holds the torch. Burn, baby, burn. The mandate from the boardrooms. And we oblivious. Singing, dancing, laughing, drinking the elixir of merriment and frivolity. As hope, freedom, and liberty turn to ash. With a mere stroke of a pen, Shadow Man waited, and on this day, as we carouse, holds vigil on the birth of this damned abomination. Why this day? To breathe it into being. This day of expectation, this day of hope, and the ink of that pen, the fuel for the fire that turns all hopes, all dreams to gray ash. This is not the flame of passion, of freedom, of life. This is the flame that destroys it all. And while it rages and grows, we fiddle and dance and die. But this is Rome. We the fiddlers, and Shadow Man's pen has lit the fire. And then there's one last one. I've been hearing in the news about the guy that's in Iran that's been charged with being a spy for the CIA. Apparently he's going to be executed. I call this martyring liberty. In a far-off prison he awaits death, the shadow of our future. He is a spy, or so they say. He's guilty, with innocence unproven. Gray shadow cells stand, empty, they wait for us. A death sentence without dying. We've no recourse, they've no remorse. We're guilty with innocence unproven. In the darkness of the cell, the condemned, freedom, liberty, justice, their sentence is death. In their place, shadows of corporate tyranny rise, while a man, trapped in a vast tangled web, dies for the sins of the 1%, because they're guilty with innocence unproven.